In my baseball take, I'm going to ask the question, who was the more racist of the two? Was it George Steinbrenner or Marge Schott? You know, Boston, ironically, which is one of the most racist places in the United States and the whole world, etc., says that racism is as American as apple pie. That was actually on the sign at a baseball game in 2020, not that long ago. I mention these two because Marge Schott, obviously her track record for using racial remarks got her banned from the game and multiple times, despite having a successful franchise and being the only prominent female owner. Yeah, before Jenny Buss, there was a Marge Schott. What great company to be in. And Carolyn Rosenblum, who used to own the Rams, Los Angeles and the St. Louis Rams. But Marge Schott was probably more notorious for being racist because of what she said about her $1 million black players, and she made some very and her pro-choice of Hitler and the neo-Nazi signs, etc. George Steinbrenner used to refer to his blacks as his boys. And Dave Winfield, the great outfielder Hall of Famer, had a book where he talked about the racism faced. And Reggie Jackson had alluded to it, but he more would talk about with Billy Martin. But Steinbrenner was not above not being called a bigot. You know, you kind of wonder. Shot got pulled out in the 90s before it became fashionable to speak out on it. Now, as you see with the NBA in the last decade with a Donald Sterling and Robert Saver getting thrown out, and I'm sure there are owners that they would. But it makes you wonder with baseball, the good old boy system network, how this would have fared today. How long could a Steinbrenner held on to a rich tradition like the Yankees and thrived and survived? You know, now he used to always say Willie Randolph was the captain of the team and all that. However, you know that the divide is real up in there. You know, Derek Jeter was one of the best things that could have happened because he's being a biracial man who was very successful, one of the greatest Yankees ever. So that kind of diffuses the box, so to speak. However, the Yankees aren't so progressive with hiring a black manager. The Reds did do it post Marge Schott. They did have Dusty Baker. You know, you make note of these things. But the Yankees are the richest baseball franchise and one of the most successful franchises, etc. But the racial track record of owners speaks volumes. Their history speaks volumes. So actually in a debate, who did you find to be the more racially offensive out of George Steinbrenner and Marge Schott? I bring this up because, you know, it's like one of those things that I think in a twisted thing with Memorial Day when black folks don't get their due for paving so many ways on any holiday that you can think of and what have you. You wonder, what would it take to acknowledge and what would it say to speak on said situations, you know, because of a service beyond and the balance. So I am thinking about these two. Um, you know, you kind of wonder legacies, impact, how people who play in said organizations, how they would feel, you know, and the reality of how they see you, you know, and how far do you think they've come or did they come far enough at all? You know, it's a lot of question marks that, but basically, they were two bigots. I don't care how you size it up and how you know, put it down. Now, the Reds have been reowned and things have changed with that. Hal Steinbrenner is still in the family with the Yankees. But you do kind of wonder, and the history is there. There's no disputing that. There is no disputing that. You know, it's very telling with what is tolerated and what has gone. Very telling. But anyway, we'll get thoughts and takes on this. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for another. Please let me know your thoughts and takes. Please hit the like, subscribe, and I welcome thoughts, comments. Until I have a good day. Peace. I'm out.